Okay, let's be real. If you've been anywhere online this year, you have been hit by a tidal wave of lime green. I am, of course, talking about the Brat summer phenomenon, all started by the artist Charli XCX. So today, we're going to break down how one album didn't just climb the charts, it actually kicked off a global movement. To really get a grip on just how big this is, you have to start with the music. The album at the center of it all, Brat, has pulled in a wild 2 billion streams. You know, in today's music world, that's more than just a hit, that's a sonic boom. It was a sign that something much, much bigger was on its way. And that sonic boom, well, it absolutely ripped through social media. The Brat summer trend just exploded, leading to over 5 billion videos on TikTok alone. This wasn't just another passing trend, it was a full-on digital takeover, turning people who were just listening into people who were creating. So, what does a digital takeover like this actually, look like? Well, it has a very specific, very loud color. This is the green wave, a look that's been sweeping over everything from high fashion to just, your average city street. Yeah, the look of this movement is super specific. It's all inspired by that iconic lime green album cover. You've got these really clear codes, the vibrant green outfits, a pretty distinct brat girl makeup style, and of course the viral 360 dance challenge that was all over everybody's feed. But listen, a movement this huge doesn't just happen out of nowhere. It needs someone steering the ship. So let's go behind the scenes with the artist herself, Charli XCX. Now this is one of the most fascinating parts of this whole story. Charli XCX is 33 years old, but she isn't just making music for Gen Z. She's become one of their biggest cultural idols. She has somehow managed to bridge this generational gap that so many other artists really struggle with. It's pretty amazing. But whatever you do, don't mistake this for some kind of overnight success story. Long before Brat took over the world, Charli XCX was a total powerhouse behind the scenes. We're talking about her writing huge hits for superstars like Selena Gomez and Camila Cabello. She's been shaping the sound of pop music for years. But still, great music and really smart marketing. That doesn't explain the whole thing. The real secret to its success is this incredible combination of sharp business strategy mixed with real, purpose-driven activism. I mean, on the business side, the numbers are just jaw-dropping. Her big headlining tour wasn't just a success, it was a monster, pulling in an incredible $100 million. That right there proves she can take all that online hype and turn it into a massive, real-world following. But here's the twist. That huge fortune isn't just sitting in a bank account. It's actually being put to work for a cause that's way bigger than music. She's literally reinvesting a huge chunk of her earnings directly into climate activism by organizing what she calls green festivals. And these aren't just concerts, okay? They are events built from the ground up to push for environmental awareness and action. It just adds this layer of real purpose to the entire movement. So, when you mix the culture, the business, and the cause all together, that's what makes Brat so much more than just an album. For her fans, it's really become something deeper. It's like a manifesto. Yeah, a whole generation has really grabbed on to Brat as this modern-day manifesto. The core message is basically a rallying cry for self-expression. It's an invitation to be free, to be a little chaotic, in a world that always wants you to fit in. It's permission to be yourself and to be loud about it. And that whole idea is captured perfectly by Charli XCX herself. She said, "Don't follow trends, create them." It's a direct challenge to her fans, pushing them to stop being just consumers and to start being the ones who actually create the culture. So, after this absolute whirlwind of a year, full of lime green, viral dances, and pop with a purpose, what's next? Where does this cultural moment go from here? The Brat summer phenomenon was really built on two powerful things: a look that was impossible to ignore and a purpose that felt real. So the question now is that enough to turn a viral moment into a movement that actually lasts? Will this green wave keep rolling, or was it just last season's color? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.